Hi everyone and welcome to my fan card. It's Friday. Today I'll be showing you all new products from Stampin' Up! From the Autumn Winter Mini Catalogue. This is the stamp set Bordering on Romance, and it actually has some border flowers as well that you can coordinate with your edgelit die, which is all new, and this paper as well, which is the coordinating paper with this stamp set called Bordering on Romance. And this is such a beautiful colour combo. You've got Ridinghood Red, Island Indigo, Basic Grey, Pear Pizzazz, Blushing Bride, Barsha Breeze and Whisper White. It's just such a beautiful combo. This paper is beautiful, so look out in the next couple of weeks for using all the new Stampin' Up! Products. So let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to start stamping this beautiful floral image, and I'm going to do very light watercolouring, so I will need my Aqua painter and my Stays On ink. Now I am just using Whisper White cardstock, so you've got to be very light-handed in your watercolouring because that will create the furriness in the paper. Alright, so there's the image. And the colour combo I'm going to use is Ridinghood Red and some Lucky Limade, because even though it's a brighter colour and I'm not going with the Pear Pizzazz, the watercolour effect lightens the colour a little bit, so it doesn't become as bright. Alright, so I'm using this ink, and I just want to use this little pool of ink there. Now the technique I will be doing, which I will zoom in, is almost like how some Copic mark colouring in people do. So I usually pick up some ink and then I start where I think the colour side's, the deepest colour is going to be, and then I bring it around. And then I just bring that colour in. So it's all very light-handed. So I'll keep going and then I'll show you the results. Using my 2.5 square circle punch, it fits perfectly in this image, except I've got to get to it first. So let me grab my scissors. And punch that out. Now I don't have the Scallop Duo die, so what I've done to have a scallop effect around that punch out, I used my Perfect Penance die and just using the cutout, I placed that on top of that which created that scallop looked over the top. Alright, so this is the beautiful Designer Series paper. Now, how I did the layering, I did a 3 3/4 by 3 1/4, and then I went 1/8. I took 1/8 of an inch off each rectangle to have a really fine border along there. So I'll get that stuck down. Okay, so a little quick tip with die cutting this out. This is, that's the embossing, coordinating embossing folders. And this one here is the die. And this is the die here. Now a quick tip to make sure the die doesn't move when you put it through the Big Shot machine or your die cutting machine. So blade side down is all you do is you just grab a post-it note and just stick it along there, and as you put it through the Big Shot machine, it doesn't move. Okay, so this is how it's come out. Isn't it pretty? You can see the flowers very faintly on there because I've used a tone on tone. Okay, so using the new Ridinghood red pleated ribbon, I'm not going to use my snail adhesive. I'm going to use my red sticky strip because I don't want it moving, and because there's a lot of it's satin and it's textured, I don't want it moving on the card. Alright, so taking my red sticky strip off, I'm going to just press that down on the cardstock and then just trim using heavy duty scissors to trim that, cut that off. Okay, so there's a sentiment that we're going to use using Island Indigo. So it's the thanks sentiment. I'm just grabbing some white cardstock, Island Indigo ink, stamping thanks. It's such a nice font, that font. And getting the curly label punch. I'm going to stamp it, punch it out like that, and then I'm going to tuck it behind this ribbon here. So I'm just grabbing some snail behind it and in front of it, so it doesn't stick down to my mat. Okay, and then putting it in the center of the card and tucking it behind the pleated ribbon and then pressing it down. There you go. Okay, so now we can start adhering this card together. Like that. So that's the card, the thank card. It's Friday. Hope you enjoyed watching. Make a comment, like it, go to my Facebook site, Show Me the Love, or my blog, joherbert.com. Thanks for watching.